Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. I had just walked through the loss of my mother. She had been gone not even quite a year, and my friend Michelle's father was in his last hours. Now, I had known Michelle and her family and her mother and her kids and her husband and her sister and everybody, we had gotten close, very close, like brother and sisters and cousins, and everybody had become close, my family and their family. But I hadn't met her father because he'd been in care. And so she said, I need to introduce you to my father, and I'm going to go in, and it's about his time, so I'm going to sit with him for a while, but I want to introduce him to you. Well, he had gone into the hospital, and we go into the hospital, and it's the same hospital where my mother had died. And it was the same floor that my mother had been on. And I had, during the loss of my mother, been holding everyone else up and walking through that time. And I had grieved, I would say, kind of like, but it was like she's with me, and had walked through this time with her, and she had prepared me. But I was not prepared for walking around that corner into that place where she had passed away. And as I came around the corner, just this sudden rush of ah! And it was the ugly cry of the century. And I was so embarrassed because I wasn't there for me. It wasn't about me. It was about my friend and her father who was dying. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't even know why this is happening. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And they were like, it's okay. And the nurses who were there all recognized me because whenever anybody in my family is in the hospital, we make sure that we know the staff. We make sure that we provide some kind of a snack or a meal or something throughout the day, like the whole family gets together on a schedule because we have so much care and we have so much to be grateful for. So they were like, oh, it's the chocolate lady's daughter, because my mother gave everybody chocolate. And they came around me and they were hugging me. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm not here for me. I'm not here for me. And it just felt so like I was stepping in someone else's grief and using it for my own. And it wasn't what was happening. It just happened out of nowhere. I got myself together. I went into his room and I sat next to him. Michelle said, you sit here. And she introduced me to him in the most loving way. Daddy, this is another one of your daughters, and I just need you to meet her because you about to meet her mom, and y'all gonna be hanging out, and I want you to know that you got to watch out for her too. What a gift. And in that moment, I not only felt his spirit, I felt my mother's spirit and her mother's and my grandfather's and my grandmother's and my sister's. And I knew it was just all love. Everything is love. Everything comes down to love. And if we can love one another better, if we could share our lives with others, if we could say, this is my sister and this is my brother, and come and meet your father, if we could understand that it's just all love, and even our differences are connected in love. I love you.